Hello, Mike. Look, the thing is, the guy you had on about the fuel bills and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was saying to your girl on the switchboard that really we haven't had a harsh winter for ages.
No, it can be pretty cold though. I mean, it gets down to 2 degrees, 1 degree.
It's not nothing you can't put a hat and coat on if you go out. And what I'm saying is that you haven't had snow, ice. I mean, I can remember, not maybe 29, 2010, when it was absolutely bone chilling. I mean, it was ice and snow. It was absolutely morbid and horrid.
Yes. Well, I remember growing up in London when I was, at the sort of, I guess back in the 60s. There was always a big snowfall at some point or other, but we haven't had any decent snow now for what? Probably a couple of decades.
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? I mean, especially in London. I mean, it's to have snow, any form of snow in London, is a rarity. It's like a blue moon sort of job.
It is.
And
well, that's because of climate change, though, isn't it, Paul?
Well, yeah, but
he said with his tongue firmly in his cheek.
But they're going on about we're putting. I mean, I haven't used no heating.
Haven't you?
No.
But you live in a flat, though.
I live in a masonette.
Because if you live in a sort of...
I haven't used no heating.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you live in a flat where you're surrounded by other people's heat, then you can probably get away with it.
Yeah, but the point is I haven't felt the need to use it.
Okay. Well, you may be one of those old-fashioned... I mean, my father didn't believe in central heating, right? When we were around and lived with him, we used to think it was because he was this kind of fresh air freak. He used to like leaving the windows open. In the end, we worked out it was just because he was a bit tight. Didn't want to put it in. And we had these ridiculously small heaters. I used to sleep sometimes with a hat on.
Yeah, but look, if you've got... Look, I live on my own.
Yeah.
Right? The fact is, when my mum and dad was alive and I was younger, yes, we had the fire on and all that, and the gas fire and stuff. But as I've grown up, I mean, a lot of people say to me, "Oh, you've only got a sweatshirt on and stuff." And
well, maybe you're just blessed with a very high metabolism, Paul, and you don't need much outside aid to keep yourself warm.
And I say to them, you'll know it's cold when I put a coat, gloves and a hat on. You'll know it's cold.
Well, you should have you doing the weather. Thank you, Paul. Paul says it's not cold.